So I thought I'd get a quick render update out as well. Render just put in a massive leg out of the lows there, and I think anyone who managed to catch the Israel and Iran, World War III fears, okay, and we explored that in my last video, and I was catching bids sub $7, and if anyone managed to catch that wick was just an unbelievable entry, okay. And we take this from an Elliot Wave perspective, and we're still trading. This is the most important thing: is trading in this big impulsive parallel channel. Okay, and that's what we want to see with Elliot Wave theory. We want to see a big uptrend, a big impulsive channel that price is trading within. And we've now got a confirmed breakout. Okay, we've got confirmed breakout from that short term downtrend that we were in on render, and across most of a lot of altcoins, especially AI altcoins, and same with Bitcoin. And Render put in this wave four pullback, and typically with a wave four pullback, you wanna you don't really want to see it extend beyond the 382 Fibonacci retracement. Okay, and of course that's the retracement of the third impulsive leg, okay, retracing back to the wave two pullback, which is typically a sharp and deeper decline. So yeah, the wave four pullback, the way they typically, from an Elliott wave perspective, is they're supposed to make you feel like that the market is going to come just much lower. It's the end of the bull market. The A lot of participants in the market, it's like a 50-50 split of people think it's going to go, no, we're still in the bull market, and a lot of people thinking, no, we're still in the bear market. Okay, and that's what we had. Sentiment was terrible, and it was, we've had pretty much a month, maybe a bit longer, of just bad news. Okay, not really anything bullish. Okay, we had Iran and Israel, we had the Bank of Japan, and the yen. Okay, there's been plenty, and that's what well, the position was kind of being defended on render, around $9 until it broke through, and then there's a bit of defense around $8.60, broke down, and now we've got this $6, $7, and then we broke out of that, and yeah, so render looks great. We've had that wave four pullback. I mean, how long was that? That was if you take the high to where we've broke out, yeah. So 48 days, yeah. So we spent 48 days, okay, until we broke out of this downtrend. That's a while, okay, and that's what it really felt like in the market. Okay, sentiment was poor, um, but we've now broke out of that short term downtrend, and we've had this wave forward pullback, broke out, and we I put a tweet out to chart out weekly, your weekly opens and your weekly highs, and that's what render just come and blew through. Okay, now we're now chasing. If I just zoom in a little bit, we're now chasing let's go to monthly. Okay, we're now chasing the April monthly open. Okay, buy side liquidity in the April monthly high. Okay, that's what we're trending towards now, and we've got let's have a look. See if there's anything else to be aware of. Yeah, you can see. So you can see where the April monthly open buy side liquidity is. Yeah, and we've already taken buy side liquidity here. Okay, internal liquidity from where we're just consolidating. Okay, if you think of this as you can kind of think of this as a bit of a range that we were trading in. Okay, you can kind of take the wick low all the way down here, but I'd probably prefer to say that, and that was kind of like manipulation. Okay, so um, yeah, that's kind of where we're at, right? Got this bit of this range that we've been trading since the end of March. Okay, manipulation out of the range here. Equal lows, come and take those equal lows again. You see there, okay, come and take those equal lows, okay, which was here. Yeah, bit of a swing failure pattern, okay. Got those 12-hour candle closes above back into the range. Same with the daily, okay. Get pushed out the range, daily candle closes back above. See, $7 wasn't there for long. If you got bids there, that was lucky considering all things. And now we've got this big expansive move up. You come and take buy side liquidity there, okay, which is internal liquidity within this range that we're just trading in. Yeah, not center, middle. Okay, come take that, and now we've now got the April monthly open and April monthly high to come and take out. So April, random might just keep moving on in this expansive leg, and in fact, it probably is going to, because there's a lot of stuff going on this month. Um, we've got Nvidia earnings in what, like two weeks or something like that, and then we've got um, Apple's conference, which is, I think, uh, Worldwide Developers Conference. Okay, and that's on the 10th of. All right, so is that the 10th of June? Yeah, so that's the 10th of June. So that's next month, right? So yeah, there's a lot of AI related topics, events that are coming up. So it makes for a great narrative, and that's what you're seeing with a lot of these tokens in AI. That they were the first out. They were the first out from the lows, and in that respect, we're looking great for continuation. Um, yeah, I think. Is there anything else? I mean, yeah, if you take it from a weekly perspective as well, we had, again, what we're seeing across a lot of charts, just that hidden bullish divergence, okay? And that's what we wanted. You got a low, you got a higher low, you got a low in the RSI, a lower low, and then it's even more predominant in the 3-day, I think. Yeah, you see. Okay, so it's just support and confluences, and that's you take stuff like this with trading Elliot Wave Theory. Okay, you can see that the selling pressure it was it was not that strong. Okay, we were holding up. $7 wasn't there for long. $6 wasn't there for long. And you can take the stock RSI, and that's curled up, and that bottomed out on the daily, and it's bottomed out and curled up on the weekly. So I hate using the stock RSI, but yeah, it's just using these different types of confluences with the likes of Elliott Wave Theory. So yeah, I think now I'm looking at targeting potentially on this next impulsive leg into this wave 5. Yeah, around 16 to $20. Yeah, before another retracement. Okay. We may extend higher. It just really it kind of depends how long we spend ranging. If we do end up ranging, or we might just have this big explosive move up and out, because there's a lot of narrative this month and into next month for AI tokens and stuff like that. So So yeah, it depends really. It's one to watch. We could potentially come back lower and come and rebalance this big displacement move out. Okay, yeah, and you can see we've got breakaway fair value gap here. Okay, we've got little fair value gap there. Okay, there's plenty of, plenty of pockets of liquidity, pockets of imbalances to be aware of. Interest wise, I can't see us taking the previous weekly low out. Okay, I can't see us going back sub $7 now. But it's potentially still always on the cards. As I said, wave 4 pullback is a 382, and a 382 would mean a retest of the bottom of the channel. Okay, it might still happen. Yeah, if we just bring that out a little bit further. Yeah, so bottom of the parallel impulsive channel. Yeah, bottom of the impulsive channel. So, and that would mean a retest of this of December highs as well. Yeah, so yeah, it's one to watch. I don't think this is the case. I think we are just going to put legs in now and up. I really do think that's going to happen. I mean, you can see that we had initial rejection from 3-day time frame, which validated. Where am I looking here? Okay, which validated this SIBI. Okay, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Okay, and that's on a 3-day time frame, and you can just see. So remember, you're always looking at this perspective of you want 3 candles. Okay, one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Then you've got your gap. Yeah. You've got your gap, which is okay there, and then you've got the wick high there. Okay, so that's your gap, so that's your SIBI, and you can see we rejected from literally candle bodies from the consequent encroachment, which is the 50% level of the fair value gap on a 3-day time frame. Okay, and that was, this here was our break of structure. Okay, break of the consolidation range that we were in over the 3 days, which supported further downside. We came in for the retest of the SIBI. Okay, validated it, came back down, and we're now back and looking to retest this. Okay, but yeah, I think we just bust out with this now because, if you think about it, that was kind of like our downtrend. It was a terrible drawing on a 3-day time frame, so obviously it'll look horrible. But yeah, what is going on here? Yeah, so I mean, you can draw it, yeah, however you want. Don't do trend lines really, but that's what I'm looking at from a high time frame perspective on render. Um, as I said, I think it does look good for continuation. Potential for a bit of a retrace to retrace this big impulsive leg, but yeah, short term downtrend's broken. We're chasing those April highs. I think it looks good, and it's just to keep a watchful eye over what actually goes on this week.